I'm hoping a lot of people are confused.
I'm gonna paint half animal, half vegetable.
What we're looking at is the intersections of creativity and spirituality.
My grandma is just old lady with, sit there and hanging in the house.
My name is Nandini Sathyamurthy and I'm one of the many curators who helped put this show up. This exhibition's core concept is about exploring creative processes of various artists who practice with different media.
My name is Bundit Puangthong and I'm from Thailand. Been here for 25 years. This project it actually start with the idea of state library collection and what artists can create from that. It quite suit me because the book and the story.
What we're looking at is the intersections of creativity and spirituality, and we're looking at spiritual and ritual practice from both the West and the East. So what you'll see in this space is 5 new commissions from Victorian-based artists, and they're all accompanied by nearly 600 objects in this space to trace and elaborate on their creative processes.
The main thing is about my grandma and my granddad. So when I've been worked through halfway, and my family, I brought the painting back home, and the boys and Hannah like, where's grandma? So that is my grandma. So from my memory, my grandma is always, chewing betel nut. From my memory, it's just my grandma is just old lady with, sit there and hanging in the house and sort of thing.
Each of the artists that you'll see in this space bring in this level of intensity with their work, this pure level of discipline and practice with what they do. You would see people religiously working with sadhana, from like tantric meditation to channeling spirits, doing a lot of endurance-related performances.
Because I grew up with painting and traditional and everything, so when you study art in Thailand, you have to learn Thai traditional. The old day, they're teaching young artists to become good at traditional, because one day you might pick up to fix the temple, the big mirror in the temple.
I'm hoping a lot of people are confused when they enter into this space, because that is something that we were wanting to actually intentionally achieve. Time sort of stands still over here, and when you come in, I do want you to feel overwhelmed, because that is the intensity that we're going for.
I'm gonna paint half animal, half vegetable. I feel like something, some tree grow animal, or because in the Buddhism story that we have the tree in the heaven grow, the fruit become like the lady hanging out on the big tree in the heaven. So that kind of inspired me to like, wow, interesting two culture, but a similar idea.
What has surprised me is to see how influences from the West and the East is not as bifurcated as it is in curatorial studies, and seeing that cross-cultural influence has sort of been very validating for me as well.
So when I got to Melbourne in 2000, I walk around like a lot of street art, and like, hey, when I saw some stencil, like, hey, they did like the technique like my granddad used to make. I want people to see how important the image and everything.
And we want you to come into this space and feel inspired to create a piece of work yourself or get into an arts practice.
They still got a beautiful image, beautiful book, and you can, you don't have to zoom in like on the screen or something. You can have a look all the technique what they're doing.
Could I point to my favorite vantage point in the exhibition? And if you look through this case, you'll be able to see this beautiful Akaligat painting from India of Hanuman opening his chest. And just behind this Hanuman painting, you'll see Dr. Deanne Gilson's Heart of the Durong. It captures this beautiful essence of the exhibition, which is like walking into the inner sanctum of the creative process itself.